Hi guys, thank you very much for tuning into another video of my life, and in this video we are going to do a quick unboxing of the TeckNet keyboard. This retails for about £9.99 at the time of review. Of course, prices could change and you will find the links in the description to use. They don't cost you anything extra, but it does help supporting the channel. Of course, if I was completely driven by commissions, I'd be showing you a £50 keyboard rather than a £10 keyboard. So that shows you where my motivations are. As much as possible, I try to find good value products that I can, and something I tend to buy myself, so you know it's good quality. For those of you who are unaware of the TeckNet brand, we have unboxed some other things from TeckNet, namely this mouse, which was previously, just so you know, this mouse was actually dunked or dipped accidentally in a bucket full of water. It was off at that time, but I took it out really quickly. It was in the water, probably floating around for about 2 or 3 seconds. Then I rinsed it under the tap because the bucket of water wasn't necessarily the cleanest. And then after that, I ripped it all apart. Well, took it all apart using screws, etc. And then I dried it with a hand dryer to make sure it's completely bone dry. And following on from that, I put it on a radiator overnight. Lo and behold, next morning when I turned it on like this and started using it, it was working. So if that ever happens to you, as long as it's in the off mode, I think you should be fine. Not just with this mouse, but some other mice as well. I think if it was on in some way, maybe it would have short-circuited. I'm not quite sure. But so there you go. That's a tip. Don't give up on your tech. If it gets wet, just make sure you dry it as much as possible with a hairdryer or any other means, of course being careful that it doesn't get too hot, and then leave it on the radiator and hopefully dries out and starts working again. Can't say whether it's going to work for smartphones, because usually smartphones are on when they get dunked in the water if they're not waterproof, but this one was off, so worked out fine. So without further ado, let's get the unboxing done. I'll try to give you some measurements as well. So this is what the box it comes in. In terms of the condition, this is opened, never used condition, and I'm happy with that. Just to let you know, this is not a virgin unboxing. As you can see, the box is already open because I have tried and used this myself, and I'll say a couple of things about it as well throughout the video. Also, you may notice that the camera is slightly different. This is a wide angle camera I'm using. The device I'm using is the Samsung S10 Plus. I might do an unboxing of this as well. Again, this is actually a second-hand phone rather than a brand new one. Other people might find it useful. The time of the video is 2022. This device was bought in 2022 January. I think it's still an excellent phone for the value. It was, of course, a flagship phone from 2 or 3 years ago, but technology is so good. A couple of years ago with the software updates keeping up as well, that a flagship from 2 or 3 years ago would still work and be a decent device for you to use without being slow and laggy and so on, with decent features, even in 2022. So I might do an unboxing of that, but that's a little bit I thought I'd just mention. So let's take this out. It comes in this blue, not blue, sorry, a bubble wrap. Let's see what else is in there. So we got the welcome guide. Okay. And we can open it up like so. And because this camera, by the way, is wider angle, maybe it's not as sharp, but we'll do what we can with it. So there you go, something like that. It's a lot bit, as you can see, I didn't open this. I don't bother with these sorts of things, but that's the front. You want to see the bag? Does it matter? I mean, here you go. If you want to have a sit look at it, here it is. It's not properly shown, but there we are. That's the back. We're going to see the item in a second anyway, but it's aside. And then you get this warranty card as well, which extends the warranty by a couple of years. Again, not quite sure if I will or won't be doing that, but it is what it is. There you go. Okay, in terms of the size of this keyboard, let's get that out of the way as well. In terms of the feel, it's a good feel. All the weight is at the top end right here on the device, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. But this is the width. Approximately, okay, these are all approximate numbers. You can see there, just short of 30 centimeters, about 29 I make it. And then lengthwise, looking at about 12 and a half centimeters, something like that. I do measure things in, oh, there you go, in centimeters rather than inches. It's metric as much as possible. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. And then let's have a look at the back here. Is what it looks like from the back. The feel is quite solid. I must say the quality feels quite high. I mean, the fact that you can get this delivered to your door for £10 is kind of ridiculous. It's a wireless Bluetooth keyboard as well. There's no backlighting, anything like that. You can see that this is the UK format or UK layout as far as the keyboard is concerned. You've got the pound sign and the dollar sign. That's probably the #1 giveaway. On the US layout or international layout, you do not have the pound and the dollar sign. The other is as well where the @ symbol is. On the international versions and in US, for example, the @ probably would be here on 2. Here we have it around the enter key. That shows you that it's a UK layout keyboard as well. You do get other variations of this on eBay. Again, use the link, click on there, and you can browse around and you can have a look around and see if there's other keyboards that you like better than this one. But I think this is pretty good for the price and the quality. The battery goes in here. It's powered by 2 AAA batteries. I won't take them out because this part is a little bit finicky to get out, take out, sorry, and then put it back in as well. And you have an on-off switch at the back. So that's on, that's off, that's on, that's off. When it is on, and I won't do too much with it, let's get this box out of the way. When it is on, it doesn't have a caps lock indicator apart from just the battery showing like that. The battery, you've got the one single LED. I'm guessing that goes red when the battery's low. But with all of these things, what I find is that the battery lasts a very long time with TeckNet products. So in terms of what it sounds like, typing quite hard on there. Wait, is it off? Oh, it's on. And my computer's on as well, so hopefully I'm not typing something ridiculous there. But I would normally type something like this. So the quick brown fox jumps. Oh, I'm just typing random stuff here. A lazy dog. That's probably the sound. But I can also type like this sometimes. That gives you an idea. And this is a hollow kind of desk here, if you like, so it's going to make more noise. On a proper desk it wouldn't make as much of a noise. Okay, but there we are. That's the keyboard. If you want to buy something like this or similar, use the link in the description and find either this or some other one, it doesn't matter, that suits you better. This is the one I went for the price. You can't complain. Hope this video helped you. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.